Key West, the Latin Festival. Ah, yeah.
It's springtime in Key West, and there's always something going on at this time of year. This weekend was a 2-day Latin festival, Bayview Park, Key West, with all the Latin traditions like dancing. Of course, the music. They had some of the best local Latin bands coming through, and then there's the food. Ah, yeah, to that food. Some of the most popular local restaurants were all set up at the Latin Festival, including Sandy's Cafe. If you follow VFC's travels on YouTube and Instagram, you know that Cuban sandwich is out of this world. You had El Siboney restaurant down there too. We've reviewed them, and as you know, they have some of the best sangria on the island. Ah, yeah, El Siboney. Pescado food truck. Ah, yeah, making that fresh food right there from the truck. Here they were at the Latin Festival, making us some tacos asada. Gotta love all the tastes and the flavors coming out of that food truck. They're up there, right there across on White Street. And then you had Jose's Latin Food Key West and Casamigo Tequila giving out free shots. Ah, yeah, you can't beat it. Latin Fest Key West. It's a 2-day event in Key West, so you don't have to try to eat all that food in one day like I did. But when you're walking around with all the smells of this delicious food, the happy vibes, the great music, ah, yeah, you're just gonna get caught up in the atmosphere. And a lot of people don't think these things are kids friendly. People say you can't do anything with kids in Key West. Well, this is a fine example that you can. You can teach your kids about great food, great vibes, great Latin juices there, and a great atmosphere. And there's a whole setup just for kids, like they are in many of the festivals down here in Key West. So let's get rid of that myth that there's nothing to do. Let's take a look at the Latin music, the fun, the dancing, and the good times in Key West. Ah, yeah, take a look and subscribe so you don't miss out on all these great travel tips and videos.